with another episode. It's been a long time. Welcome to the 1111 podcast, the only podcast to give you all sides.
To every story.
We're going to get it together one day, dog. I mean, man, but it's
I
been a
told you
minute.
before, I'm never doing that. I'm not your monkey.
Not the monkey.
Jeez, that's how we're going to start this off. Anywho, it's me, the most loved, most hated. It's Amari Najee, aka Wavy. I'm here with some of my best friends.
Hey, you need to write that down. Most loved, low key, most hated, Wavy. Hey man, that's your. Hey, I don't know. It could be a bar.
It already is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see you. Get that pin up. Get that pin up. Yes, sir. Wavy back.
I've seen some song.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying. You know who it is. Bandana Baby. JVION, the Icy Wizard. You know what I'm saying. Me and this bitch.
Out here.
Go ahead, Nick.
I mean, y'all already know what it is. It's Afro Nick, as you can see. Afro on Immaculate today. Took some time.
Perfectly circled.
Right. I took some time on this today, man.
Perfect. I took some time when he made me.
Hey, look. And as always, sipping on something strong because you know what's going on.
All right. You've been on the bars today.
Just a little bit of crown in my system. Just a little bit.
Let's get some crown.
A little bit of crown in my system. With this thing fucking around and hit like real on Mars.
And we got some of the baddest.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, they wasn't my friends.
Let me tell you something. That's that good.
Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm so weak. I'll go. I'll go. It's Jalen.
Lord.
It's Jalen. Okay.
Jay, baby.
That's it. Hey, y'all. It's Star.
AKA.
It's been a minute. I've been missing. I don't know what else to say.
MIA. And Des isn't here today. She's busy being a superstar.
She is. She's a superstar forever in our hearts.
But we're here with a extra, I want to say extra hot topic today. Man.
We let it fest for a couple of days.
It's been like 2 days, but it's still hot, though. It's still hot. We talking about this Jada Pickett Smith and August Alsina. Woof. Off rip, how do y'all feel about it?
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry. That's it.
But I mean, what if that's like what they want? Like, obviously they live in the same house, so it can't be that much of a secret.
I mean, like, we'll be gone. They said it before, like they barely see each other sometimes. Because, I guess because now, because Corona, they see each other more. But
yeah, that's what they were saying. Like, the lockdown has forced them to realize a lot of things about their marriage. I think Jada was like, the lockdown made me realize that I really don't know anything about Will. It's kind of sad.
Not really. They're actors. They're normally gone. So the fact that they've even been in the same home for X amount of months. Still,
but
they've been married for a long ass time though, and they've always been working.
He be doing his thing. They say they life partners. They're not married. They're going through life together. They're discovering life together.
Oh boy.
They don't have a prenup. That's probably what that is. They just don't have a prenup.
You're gonna have to die with me. That's what I'm hearing.
We're not partners.
Yeah, I'm not having that. Like I said, I wouldn't let that shit happen to me. I'm sorry.
Though, man, so I think we got. Well, I'm pretty sure we all watched at least pieces of the interview because it's been everywhere.
Yeah,
it's kind of unavoidable.
Yeah, it really was kind of unavoidable. It was out of nowhere too, because everyone was like, it was weird. Cause I was just scrolling, and it was like, August Alsina. Oh, he back?
Yeah. The part, I wasn't even hearing about the music. I was just scrolling through YouTube, just looking for a funny video to watch, and like it was just trending everywhere. Like people already had clips cut up of it and everything. I was like, all right, what's going on, and then I clicked it, and then it just
pretty much
kept running his mouth. So we just gonna keep it like that.
Yeah, I think that's my biggest thing with it. I feel as if everyone's making it seem like it's a big deal, and like people need healing. But to be honest, I did a Twitter poll just to see where everybody's mind was at when it came to. I don't like to be, put the blame because in a real life scenario, there is no real wrong. I feel like this is a kind of agreement in a sense, but this is America, so somebody got to lose. So therefore, I made a Twitter poll, and this is what the people said. I said, "Who is wrong out of Will, Jada, August?" And I put all of them. 0% said Will. 39% said Jada.
It's Will Smith, the Fresh Prince. How can it be wrong in this situation? How?
39%.
He didn't do anything.
Hey, 39% said Jada Pinkett. 6% said August, but 56% said all of them. How y'all feel? Who do you?
I don't think it's all of them.
Who do you think?
It's all of them.
Let's go one by one. Who do you think is in the wrong?
I want to hear the girls first, to be honest.
I think August is wrong for running his mouth. I feel like we all already kind of figured, so it's kind of like, why are you thinking about it to get clout because you're not popular anymore, or that's what I felt. But other than
the K-Keb situation, I'm sorry.
Do you think he's clout chasing, or do you think he's actually like hurt? Because it sounds like he's actually like hurt, like he's just really
hurt about what? That they were a secret?
Yeah, like he really loved that woman. I mean, he caught feelings.
Wait,
that's the whole problem. That's his problem.
We'll get on it later. We'll get on it later.
Look, August, if you're listening, I've been in your place. Let it go.
Oh, bro.
But some of us. Don't just playing. But like, no, like.
Nah.
They could just run past that and put an LOL at the end. No joke.
It's a joke.
No.
Okay. Anywho.
But no, like, let that hurt go. I mean, he kind of allowed himself into that position because, like, she just wanted, like, from outside, inside, whatever. Like, she just, like, opened her arms and was like, I'll heal you. And then he caught feelings.
I mean, what's that one thing called?
Unless they did,
not Stockholm syndrome. What's it called?
Stockholm syndrome is different. That's
Stockholm syndrome is.
Yeah,
he was held against his will. No, he willingly did this.
Yeah, he did that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I thought it was when the person who was a power over you fall in love with them. It's actually like when you're being held against your will.
But he never stated in his interview that she had any other power other than the fact that she just showed him affection. That was it.
You don't think that's a power in itself?
Maybe that's all what he needed.
The only power is between her legs, and apparently she didn't give it up for a while.
I mean, he said that's what he needed. Like he said in the interview too, he was like, that's all he really needed.
Yeah.
And
why is he so hurt? Oh, he hurt because he ain't getting it no more.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that's what he is having. I'm just saying, like, that's what it kind of feels like. It feels like.
Or maybe he's trying to insinuate that she used him.
Man, look, you a grown man. Look, I'm not gonna do that. You're a grown man. People gonna say, "Oh, a grown man can get manipulated too," and you're 100% true. But here's the difference, and here's the thing. What I'm gonna say, I don't want to be that guy who's all like, "Well, in my personal experience," because I don't know exactly what they're going through. They celebrities, everybody different, yada yada yada. But as a human, all I can do is relate what I've been through to relate to something else that's going on. So here's my piece on it. What I've been through. It's low-key like a situation like this, I feel. Three-way party. You know what I'm saying? Somebody taking, I'm in love. What you supposed to do? Now listen. Being a grown man, this man isn't 16. He isn't 15. He ain't even 20 or 21. He was 25 at wasn't he when he first met 25?
I know they met through Jaden, so I'm not sure.
25.
He's a grown-ass man.
He's a grown man. Point is, he was over the age of 20. He was over the age of 18. Don't even matter. Because this happened to me when I was, 16, 17. When you hit the age where you're able to understand decision making. You know that before, hey, if I hop into this, this is what possibly can happen. Best thing can happen, she may leave Will. We may run off into the sunset together.
Yes.
Worst situation, this situation, and everything in between. You're able to understand that. Therefore, when you continue to go through with something and something bad happens, you can't be, oh no, it happened to me. I was manipulated. No, you were not. Because being a grown man with common sense, you're able to know this is a married woman, first off, who obviously has two kids. This ain't gonna be 100% fairy tale.
Yeah.
You were not manipulated. It was right there when you seen it. Something, range it, boy, range it. I don't want to hear no manipulation. He was not manipulated. Manipulation,
Hey.
because matter of fact, I'm gonna Google manipulation for y'all. Matter of fact, I don't need to Google it because I know it offhand. Manipulation is when you're, I'm gonna sum it up for these niggas. Skillfully and tactically made to do something that you wouldn't do or otherwise wouldn't. Which means, let's say, I'm gonna give a scenario. Let's say, Skylar, you walk into your mansion upstairs. You think your husband's in the bed. You about to lay it on him. But then it's me in there, and I'm like, oh no, it's me. And you're like, I'm gonna fuck you. You were not manipulated. No one was manipulated because you knew it was me. I knew it was you. It just happened. I was not manipulated. It happened. But let's say you walk inside and you see your husband and you fuck him. And after you're done, you wake up in the morning. I turn around, I'm like, haha. And I take off a mask and I take off his clothes and I have his DNA prints in hands and I take off a wig.
Stupid.
You were not manipulated. That's skillfully and tactically
Not a wig.
do. That's what manipulation is. No one was manipulating this situation.
My thing is, why is that the scenario that you already have?
Hey, I don't know, but that shit was funny as hell.
I want you to understand. It's a great example. The fact that you've already had like this pre-planned in your head of this is how this is gonna go. This is off the dome. Off the dome.
I might be. I'm not saying I am.
Hey,
Not
look,
saying
man.
I'm not.
If this is off the dome, I quit.
Look, hold on. Look.
Not well.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Here's my conjuncture to everything you just said, Armani. Is in the great words of the man Aubrey Graham. You say I led you on, but you follow me, nigga. Exactly. That's exactly what happened on August Alsina. He can say that she led him on or anything. He can say he was manipulated, but you followed her.
And
you
the gag is,
you took the bait.
this ain't no regular nigga. Let's get that also out there. This ain't no
August Alsina, bro.
This is the closest to Chris
You know
Brown.
how many, man. Man,
This nigga was selling crack in New Orleans.
This is the closest.
In New Orleans, of all
This
places.
is the closest to Chris Brown some ladies get.
Like women love August Alsina. August Alsina has no problem with women. Y'all remember when he got up on there with Trey Songz and Chris Brown? And they was like, oh, August, my coochie wet. And it was just like, August Alsina ain't never had no problem with the women. He easily got somebody that's his age, found somebody, to work it out with, talk it out with, thug it out with, love it out with.
But he never go find somebody on the level of Jada Pinkett Smith. And I always put Smith at the end of her name because guess what? That is married.
Exactly.
I don't care what she say. She could be like Pickett. No. You are a Smith. You are married. You are enjoying your marriage. You might have had a little fun with August, but matter of fact, he just mad because she ain't gonna leave. That's a big ass money difference to leave Will Smith to go with August Alsina.
I don't think she need money at this point. I think she good.
That's a big ass money difference.
She get 50% off rip anyway.
She'll leave both them niggas for Tupac.
And we're gonna get into that later. That's how I'm gonna end with that later on because that's the real issue.
Oh boy.
That's the real issue.
Really wrong.
That's who she really
know.
That nigga gone. He been gone. She better get over it.
No, he not. He ain't Cuba.
Yep.
Look, I'm 21 and he supposedly died in 1995.
96.
If Tupac has been alive, man, where you at? We need you.
Cuba.
I don't give a fuck. Get on the plane, nigga. We need you.
Nah, for real.
Well, we got some special guests in here. We got some call-ins. Let's get somebody on. Let's get someone on the lines and see what they got to say about this.
All right, let's see.
Let's see if we got somebody waiting.
Who dropping by?
We definitely got somebody waiting. We're gonna let Jayla in this joint. It says she joining. There she go. All right, connecting to the audio. Oh, the video? Y'all want him to play?
I'm just waiting on her.
Oh, that video. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, if you had something, go ahead.
Oh well, I mean, you know, I got the other video, but we'll see if she needs a little refresher, and then we'll play that joint if she's familiar or not.
Of course.
But yeah, dog. I mean, August Alsina, I'm never gonna spend my time getting too invested into a woman that's already in a relationship, especially me knowing, you know, like what you said, the consequences. Because, like, I mean, there is the possibility I could, you know, take your girl from you, but then you are in a whole relationship. And like when I take that risk and decide to become, you know, emotionally available to somebody that is emotionally available to someone else, I'm putting myself in harm's way emotionally.
And also, it comes a term. Speaking from experience, it comes a time if you do want to hold this "I'ma steal your girl" thing. We can do a beginning, middle, end. Beginning, you working, but it comes a time in the middle where it's like, hey, look, you can rather come with me, or you can say, hey, this obviously ain't working, and you can leave. But this man waited till the end. He just kept trying. And it was just like, dude, the jeans are already ironed.
The pants have been ironed. The pants have been ironed.
I
Pop
don't
face
know.
in the oven, man.
I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. I mean, I know he thought, but obviously, I think we all knew it just wasn't gonna work.
Yeah.
The only part that I'm upset with August about is the fact that he kept running his mouth. Like, you ruined the whole game. Like,
he could have been the world's happiest side nigga.
He legitimately had the biggest finesse. Everybody was saying something, the family kept denying it, and everybody was cool with it. Nobody questioned it. When Will and Jada came out, it was like, nothing is happening between me and August. Everybody said, all right, cool, and they moved on to the next topic. You won. In my head, you won. You were the ultimate side piece. You were the ultimate side piece. You got to do everything that you wanted.
And where's the Chris Brown side nigga of the year?
Hey, no, that's a very valid point, Nick. That's a very valid point.
That's out here fumbling bags. What's wrong with you?
That is a dub. That is a dub, I must say.
You telling me he
had to deal with no emotional problem. She was helping him through his mess.
Mm-hmm. I ain't
All
to
you
worry
had
about
to do
her.
was
Look, he could have messed with some other females. He could have got married and still had Jada. Still had her. Still, he could have had
on the hush.
2 for 1, like his two piece, like Popeyes. He could have had it all. This man could have had it all.
That's crazy, Jayla. How you feeling about this? How you feeling about this, Jayla?
With the whole situation at hand, to be honest, to keep it a book, it doesn't affect me. So like, it is what it is to me with this topic. Not gonna lie to you, but like when looking at the topic at hand or whatever, like I feel like everybody's saying things like, "Oh, Jada, she used this man and all this other extra stuff." I highly disagree with that. Me personally, I understand that August was going through things at that time, but I mean, you know what you get yourself into. She's a married woman. At the end of the day, she's going to choose her husband over any other man that she ever encounters. So I feel like you can't blame her. I feel like they're just finding a reason to make her the victim, or like not the victim, the villain. Excuse me. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like it's none of my business. I really don't care. I'm on relationship stuff. Baby, do you live your best life?
But wait. But like the whole concept of an open relationship, in your personal opinion, how would you go about that if that was something you would agree to? Because everybody's been talking about it on Twitter. This might be an open relationship. This is probably what they do all the time.
Oh no!
Maybe Will do it with his own
marriage.
Open marriage. My bad. Open marriage. I'm a single ass nigga.
Will and Jada already established that their marriage isn't like the typical. It's a partnership.
Right.
They already had rules and agreements aligned before all this even happened. So why are we acting so surprised?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, if me and my husband sit down, and then on top of that, August asks Will, "Hey, bro, is this cool if I do this with your woman?" it was agreed. Yeah, you can do this with my woman. Okay,
well, supposedly that never happened. We'll never agree to that. That's what they're saying.
Oh, see,
They're also denying that it ever happened. Like
he's
they ever
denying
had
that
sexual
whole
relations.
he's denying that ever happened in general. Like he said, he never came and talked to him. They never done anything. That's what he's saying, and that's what the family's saying. And the Smiths, they have that. I feel like they not say we look up to them, but like they're like a standard. That's like those are the Smiths. They are a real solid family.
yeah.
And they ain't never
Black
lied.
royalty at its finest.
Like Black royalty at its finest, and then it's just like August is like that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
He's standing alone saying that I don't care. Like he said, he's willing to die as long as the truth gets told.
I was going to say something like really bad, but I'll keep it.
Go ahead, say it. Don't feel.
No
Shit, we
filter. No
unfiltered
filter.
on the 1111 PC. Come on now.
No,
No, better yet, me and you gonna talk about it off camera. How about
We'll
that?
have the after hours.
We'll have the after.
After hours talk.
11, 12.
11, 12.
So bad.
11, 12 off hours.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. So generally, I guess you wouldn't agree with the concept of an open marriage between you and your husband, or is that just something that like y'all would have to work out depending on the person? Or
Okay, so gag is my ex and I actually wanted to have an open relationship. I was down for it. Like I was like, shoot, let's try it. Like let's just see what happens. And it's so crazy because like before that, I was always the woman that was like, no, I don't share my man. This dick is mine.
Jalen, she's talking to you.
Like, but like I don't know. It worked for what we had going on at the time. No, we didn't go through with it, but like at the time, the idea seemed really cool. Like I feel like if we had an agreement and we set certain rules that we were both comfortable with and kind of like a contract, I guess you can say, and we both agreed to these terms and conditions, there's no issue. And I feel like that's a big thing with Will and Jada in August right now. I feel like assuming that everybody knew what was happening, because from what I see, Will and Jada, they're pretty open about what's going on. They're pretty honest. They're pretty forward about everything about a lot of things that they've been accused of or whatever the case is. I don't know, just to my opinion wise. So I don't know. I just feel like they did have that conversation and like terms and conditions were discussed. And even if they weren't, then that's where they fucked up because they should have had that agreement.
Yeah.
Should have had that discussion. Let's establishing, okay, this is that. Either you down with it or you not. If you're not, bye.
Or in this case, they were already married, so it's a stiff no.
I mean, but you have to realize that they don't see their marriage as an actual marriage. They see it as a
partnership.
almost like a business agreement, as a business arrangement. To be honest. So
Will has openly said he will never get another divorce. That has been openly said by Will Smith himself.
To be honest, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he did say that.
He went through it. He said he never wanted to do it again.
Mm-hmm. Pause. Is that my tail? My 7-month What's up,
If y'all aren't aware, there's sorors.
SG Rose in the building.
Sisters, not sorors. It's a different sorors. Like different chapters and stuff like that. Like, hey girl, like that person that you kind of know but you don't know, so you just say, hey, anyway, that's soror.
That's not LS.
We not Greek.
Like, we different.
Okay,
we not Greek.
My illustrious pearl.
I came back and they talking about these fake gangs.
Oh no.
See what you're not gonna do.
Disrespectful.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Nah, we not disrespecting Greek.
You think ever
Right.
sat down with Eric Possible and said, "Hey, let's make a."
No. We're not gonna disrespect Greeks on this podcast. I
Greeks. I love
we're not gonna do.
I love Greek. I love Greek yogurt. I love the Greek people. I love their culture. I love their history. I would never.
Niggas be eating yogurt.
Hey,
Let's not disrespect.
Disrespect yogurt?
Not the disrespect.
Not the disrespect.
Fuck wrong with you, nigga, man. But anyway, yeah, no, that's. I don't know. That is Logan. Jeez.
wait for her to get here first.
Logan.
Quiet.
Oh.
Ooh, a sir.
No, just This is not how we do this.
Hold on.
When they face pop up, this when you say hi and all that, but they not here yet.
You gotta hurry up.
Yeah.
Then you text her. How about that?
Wait, can you see my video?
No, we can't see
No.
a video, girl. Oh, there you go.
Pull it down.
Press
We can't see your
good.
Pull it
face.
down.
There we go.
Hey, there you go.
Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast.
Oh.
Girl, I love this color. I love the hair. Is that Kool-Aid?
No, it's weed juice.
Oh no, I was gonna toast you up. I can't
Take the whole video down now.
Demonetized. We over.
Demonetized.
Oh,
It's special juice.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
It's just juicy
that special juice. That juicy juice. You know what I'm saying?
If we're not gonna get paid for it, we ain't gonna say it.
Oh God.
Sponsorship.
So
that's how that goes.
How you feeling? How you feeling about this whole Jada Pinkett, August Alsina situation?
For one, I don't knock her. If you seen the third leg, August Alsina was carrying, and if they're in an open relationship.
I forgot all about the song. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, it was a whole story of him pushing the girl's service.
Why? Just why? We've done a great job of not having that in this podcast.
You know what I was gonna come with?
Been in here 30 seconds.
Been in here 30 seconds.
Turn this bitch
into a meat fest. God damn.
Down. Don't allow Logan.
No, we gotta bring her back for the sex episode.
Oh yeah.
The sex episode, we gotta have you back. But YouTube, when you see this, do not take this video down. We had no idea this was gonna happen.
I gotta eat.
It's okay, because when we upload our videos, I already tell them it's not for children, so they already know.
Thank you, Bishop.
I got y'all covered. Anyway, so yeah, you were saying.
I don't blame her. I mean, a lot of people knock what they don't understand. If they have a clear, definite way they handle their relationship, it's not for everybody, but it's for them, and it works. I don't understand why everybody's knocking it. Probably because they just don't understand how people do it, and they expected Will and James just to be this perfect couple as we view Obama and Michelle.
And that's the problem. Who says that this ain't the perfect couple?
Yeah,
I think they're very healthy. I think they're very healthy. healthy.
A wise man once said, "They can say what they want, but they don't know about us." And I feel like that really just describes all of this right here.
No,
they can say what they want, but they do not know about us. So, like, honestly, August and Jada, I mean, I know I have my opinions on it, and like how I feel. I already talked about how I feel about it. But like at the end of the day, well, you know, early in the episode, I was saying, you know, basically, I just wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Sum it up.
But yeah,
there's pretty much a song.
Honestly, with their situation, like that's two people, and then I mean Will is in it too, so that's three people that got a situation going on that ain't got shit to do with any of us. We can say whatever we want. But what they did is what they did. What they doing is what they doing. We can say what we can say what we want, but we don't know about them. So like, I mean, we don't know.
And I feel like everyone isn't upset about the open relationship or whatever is going on. I think everyone just wants to. I think what everyone's gonna be upset about is the outcome of who is telling the truth. Because if it comes out to where August is not telling the truth, then that's gonna hurt him. Significant.
I don't think that's something you lie about.
It's gonna hurt the Smiths. It's gonna hurt the Smiths real bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Logan, I don't know if you know or not, but supposedly Will said and Jada said too that there was never even no agreement. There is no open relationship, and that August the whole August going to Will talking about something. Can I get your blessing? Not that would even happen. So
I don't believe that because some years back they was talking about how they was in an open relationship. This ain't the first time people was hearing about the open relationship.
They said that.
Hey,
this is not the first time.
But the Smiths,
they said that multiple times.
They said this multiple times.
But the Smiths don't lie.
Nah, bro. Me personally, I ain't seen Jada or Will say that shit didn't happen. So.
They said
I know their team put out a statement.
making it seem like Jada was cheating.
Well,
they said Jada never cheated.
I could see that. Them saying that Jada never cheated. I could say that.
Black women don't cheat. Period.
That's a goddamn
We
lie.
just know open agreement.
That's a goddamn.
Wait, hold up. The 1111 podcast is a safe place. We are not starting this argument in this.
We already got a cheating episode. It's coming out too.
Hey, no. Oh, we do have the cheating episode. This is true. This is true.
Different episode.
Already
We gotta drop
recorded
that today.
We gotta drop that. We gotta drop that shit. Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
We're gonna have to drop it next week.
Yeah, it's relevant now. We gotta
ready.
drop it. So, but anyways, I'm not gonna say Jada Pinkett. This is my hesitance to even give my 100% opinion beyond. I wouldn't let that shit happen to me because they're in the open relationship, an open marriage. Therefore, she can't cheat. It's open. She did not cheat. They had the agreement that this is an open agreement. You can't cheat in that. You can't. So
unless they have an agreement where they have to approve of each other's partners.
That's what I was gonna say. Unless
it's something like that. And then in that instance, what I would say is still, I wouldn't even say she cheated. She just kind of bended the parameters of the relationship. And we don't even know what she did yet. So we don't even know.
We also don't know if it's true or not.
We don't know if it's true.
It's so much we don't know.
So it's too early for me to try to jump the gun and be like, yeah, Jada Pinkett Smith is fucking wrong. Because, you don't know.
Nobody's wrong in the situation.
Nobody.
There's nothing to be wrong about.
I believe somebody definitely wrong. Someone's definitely wrong.
It's nothing to be wrong about. The only reason people is trying to find somebody at fault is because we don't understand the dynamics of the relationship.
I can tell you who's wrong.
For us to understand.
I can tell you who's wrong.
It's just people trying to be nosy. That's really what it is.
Literally, that's all it is.
Period.
I'm just gonna go ahead and give because we're doing a part 2 because we're gonna do a follow up after the Red Table Talk. So here's my hypothesis. Here's what I'm gonna put out there, and if I'm correct, I need to cash at me 50 cents or $1. I think it's $1 requirement. Cash at me $1 because I was on point. Listen, I'm gonna say if it turns out that it ain't no open relationship, or maybe there is an open relationship, but the agreement wasn't for August. It was okay, you can do this, but now with him and it happened. Blame is also it's on Jada because she broke agreement. But also I'm putting this on Will. Everybody want to say Will. At the end of the day, I need you to put your foot down, brother. Because guess what? Here's the thing. If it comes back saying that this she broke agreement, he wasn't happy with it. Then I'm gonna say the same thing. I said this on cheating episode. Y'all gonna see later on. Let's say Logan, me and you, we together. I'm gonna
just say this ain't the first time August brought this up. It's a whole song released in 2014, the same year that Jada and August went to the BET Awards together.
That's true. But point B, Logan, if me and you together, and you cheat on me, ain't no talking. Boom, sign them papers. So if it turns out that Will, for some reason, he was like, nah, I didn't agree that she broke. He should have just put them papers out. It should be no discussion.
That nigga probably does not have a prenup. That's not.
And if he don't, then I'm so
doing his own thing.
That's what I think.
They're life
I feel like he doing his fair share of dirt.
We'll be doing his own thing.
Exactly.
Whoa.
But we never hear about it. That is the king.
That's what I'm saying. That's why Will okay, because he know how to control his stuff. He keeping it. We don't got to hear about it.
See, this is why nobody takes your opinion, Armani. You take
because I'm taking First off, black men don't cheat. So let's get that out the way.
It's fact.
You see how look,
not Quavo. Will can have
100 women, but as long as they know how to stay quiet, then that's what. Good job. Why you can't control your person?
This just goes to say that men are emotionally unstable.
And she should not.
You think so?
I was gonna say something, but
ain't my fault.
I'm not.
Hurt.
Just leave it there.
Hey.
It is his fault.
You can't.
Will line of women can shut up, but Jada's can't.
That's
whose fault is that?
That's us.
That's Jada's fault. You picked the wrong one. You picked the wrong one.
Control your property.
Hold your man.
Hold your man.
I ain't gonna lie, you can't sit up here and just be mad at her though, because it's like
I ain't mad at her.
I ain't mad. I'm just saying.
Don't get me wrong.
If Will is doing his and he got his own little selection of people that he fucking with, none of them have ever said anything. You never even suspected it because no one has even made it. No one has even hinted at that. No one's throwing any subtle slugs. ain't nobody been like, oh yeah, Will Smith just paid me $1 million, blah 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 blah, and try to flex, or like Will Smith flew me out. We ain't seen no DMs, no nothing, no suspicious activity at all.
It's so hush, it's crazy.
So even if Will is, fulfilling his part of the open marriage, it's just he's doing it the way it should have been done.
You can't tell me, because we know that August Alsina and Jada Pickett are close. You telling me that he ain't tell her about this interview? Like she had no idea about this interview?
Yeah, that shit.
He probably didn't know about these questions, but
he brought it
about
up.
this interview.
Okay, so
I don't think. Oh no, continue.
Okay, so for anybody that really watched the interview, who brought it up? Did like Angela bring it up? Is that why he talked about it, or did he just be like, okay, so this happened?
So Angela brought up his healing process. Like he's been going through a healing process, and then he went into depth about it with all the rumors and everything. She never said specifically, oh, you talked about this and this with such person. She never name dropped. She just said she was just talking about his healing process, and he just went on his rant. And if you're supposed to be the side nigga in that relationship, shut your ass down. This ain't your place. It's not your place.
It is pegging you.
Yeah,
gotta be,
huh?
That's the only way. That's the only way I can see it.
Hey, look,
if you signed up for that, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. If you signed up for that,
man, yeah, if that's the type of time you're on, that's cool.
Man, look, I don't like to. I think everybody has a different level of, I like to call it, mental strength. And it doesn't matter where you, it's a combination of where you came from, how you were raised, who you are as a person. But at the end of the day, it's on you. So I just want to say, I don't think this man was manipulated. Nope. No, he was not. Let's not do that. He was not manipulated. No, he was not. Grown ass man.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do understand how, like, if you're in a bad state in your life and you are popping pills and you sipping lean I understand how, like, the thought process could be cloudy, but at the end of the day, that's nobody else's fault but your own.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly. Because but one thing I do want to give him props on. I hate to be that. Just trying to throw that in there. Let's give him some props. I'm not bashing, because people say I bash. People say okay.
They say that about all of us.
They say, let me put some positives. Let me put some positives. What I did like about what he said, niggas be like, Armani, you always bashing. You always got something negative to say. Huh? I'm like the Angela Yee of this podcast.
They did not say
that. Somebody you want to be compared to.
Wait, then who is Charlamagne?
That's more Dez anyways. I'm lying. I'm sorry.
I'm Charlamagne. I'm the most hated. Anyway.
You're right. I just be over here sipping and just chilling. This is the most animated I've been about a podcast.
You DJ Envy.
No facts.
Hey, and guess what? I'll take that paper. I don't care.
I'm not academics. I refuse.
That nigga is not on the Breakfast Club, Armani. Come on now.
Oh.
There's only 3 spots.
Delete that. We'll fix it in post.
Fuck academics. Fuck academics. Anyway, yeah.
No, one thing I did like that he said, though, was how he was talking about his music. He was saying how during his healing process, and how, like, what caused you, saying how he received a lot of hate because people were saying, oh, you changed, you're different, whenever people were calling him gay or whatever. And he was saying how that's a form of oppression. He said on his Instagram post when he's talking about oppression and slavery. And he's saying how that's a form of oppression because you are saying, like, how they wanted him to sound. He doesn't sound like his old music, or how he doesn't look the same, or how he's not black enough. He's saying that's a form of oppression because I'm not fitting into this, well, for his words, I'm not fitting into this box of how you want me to look, and you're trying to force me to be something that I don't want to be. I kind of like that. Because I never thought of oppression being used in that form.
Yeah, that nigga said, I'll die to get out of this box. I would die to take these chains off. I said.
He did say it.
Okay. Okay. I was like, okay.
Alrighty then.
I'm not gonna
whatever the truth is.
Change the topic a little bit, but, like, have you ever really thought of, like, the extremes that you would go to get over oppression? If that makes sense.
In oppression in what sense? Like in August sense?
Yeah.
the extremes that I would go to get over that.
Yeah.
In a sense,
I'm not gonna do it his way. I'm definitely not gonna do it his way where I'm gonna talk about it. I'm way too reserved for that.
Happening.
I'm way too reserved for that. I most definitely like you'd see me make a whole lot more posts and like moves without name dropping or bashing anybody. Because like I'm not one of those people. If I'm going through something, I'm gonna openly tell somebody about it. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna be like, man, this is fucked up. Can't believe I'm going through this crap. All right, what's the next move? And that's the end of that whole conversation in my head. I don't know about everybody else, but for me, it's just, all right, this happened. Fuck, this really happened. Can't believe this really happened. All right, let's move on to the next shit. Because I gotta keep moving forward anyway. There's no way for me to go backwards and be like, oh, they did this to me. And it's like, you can't change it. They did it.
Whenever,
but depending on your relationship, you should be able to go back to say, hey, I don't like what you did to me.
But that's a conversation in private that I can have.
That's too late. You should be able to say, "Hey, I don't like what you're doing."
But everybody's different. If he feels like he needs, that's a step he needs to take on in his healing, and that's how he needs to do his healing, and so be it.
But
everybody's healing process is so different.
Read the room, August.
Nobody's bashing him for how he's going through it. We're just kind of upset.
That's weak.
Okay, that's you.
Going online talking mess. That's weak.
I'm just mad that you just ruined the whole game.
Like that's not a good.
You was out here on the crap table and you just snake eyes. What the fuck?
No. Listen, look. You can handle. If you have to handle your healing process, that's fine. But when you start affecting other people, then that's a problem.
Okay.
But he openly said in that interview, in that little 6-minute segment, it was like, when other people were bashing me, it was affecting me, and if it's affecting me, I'm gonna handle it this way. He openly said that in that interview. I'm gonna handle it this way.
Hey, look,
because it's the only way he knows how to do it.
Bro, look, it's
like just not my way. It's not your way. It's not Bishop's way. It's nobody else's way.
It don't matter. That's like saying, I'm just getting here my famous metaphors. Let's go. If it's a group of bullies, they throwing rocks at me. Armani, you suck. If I handle hurt, I'm gonna grab an AK and shoot up a school. What did they do? Why are you hurting other people? Go for the people who are hurting you. Talk to the people who are hurting you. Don't affect other people.
Wait.
I mean, yeah.
It makes sense. When I put it that way, it's like, oh wow, that's crazy.
It makes sense. Like I see what you're saying. It makes sense.
I'm healing.
Everybody, he's attacking her, basically.
Well, I mean, he's not even really attacking her. He's just saying like. Here's the thing. I think with the general disapproval of what August was doing is that he managed to put them in the spotlight at a time where like nobody wanted to fuck. Like who gives a fuck what August Alsina talk about at a time like this? Like dog, I don't care. Like especially since we've already talked about this like years ago. He made that song Nunya. He did all this other shit. Like we like when they discussed their marriage going into a partnership, like we already had formed a general assumption that they doing whatever they doing, and that ain't got shit to do with us. That's cool. But then here we are some years later, and it's coming back again, and it's like, but this time he's like, I just gotta say my truth, and it's like, well, you kind of said your truth when you made that song. And then like, it just feel a little redundant. It's like, damn, like we know, like the niggas that knew, we knew. So like now
if he really wanted to go online and say it, he could have went to the red table.
Yeah, he just in love. I can't blame him.
Maybe he's trying to reflect. Maybe that's what it is.
The best he ever had.
Yeah.
All the way at the top.
Ain't
nothing else coming behind that. And that's why you're upset.
He's dogging him. Got to.
Shit, that's
everyone's favorite segment.
No.
No, it's Scott says.
Here he comes.
Our toxic meter has gone through the roof.
Beep, 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 beep. Okay. This man gets on here every time and just turn this whole podcast upside the fuck down.
Yeah.
But you gotta love him for it. You got to.
Oh, you have to.
Honestly, do I really have to?
Quentin, you don't connect to audio, man. Come on now. You ain't connect to audio or video. Come on now.
He just never prepared.
No, it's okay. Oh, damn. He gone. Anyways, while we wait on Scott Says, our favorite special guest has returned yet again. Maya. Okay.
Laid it out here. Hold on. Go ahead, do a spin.
Yeah. Okay, came through.
Who is
Changed up a whole
this?
hairstyle. And
She said, I'm on a podcast tonight? Okay.
She said, I heard it's gonna be other people.
I was not supposed to be late, but this is like my first time ever wearing a
you
wig.
good.
My friends were trying to help me put this thing on. It was just taking all day. But hello, how's everyone doing?
We doing all right.
We chilling. We having a good old time.
Let's see if we can get Quentin up in this thing. Come on now.
Full cast.
God.
Hola, ¿cómo
There you go.
estás?
It's time for Scott Says.
That's the only thing I'm doing.
Okay, Quentin.
So you do that for that, but you want to do it for the opening of the show?
No.
Yep.
Scott Says is more exciting. Anyway, so people tune in for Scott Says. Anyway, okay, fresh hairdo, man. YouTube.
You already know. I got the bitches waiting.
Okay, hold on.
I got a haircut too, but I'm leaving the podcast. I'm just feeling so much.
Got the bitches waiting.
No,
did you do braids this time or those twists?
Those are twists.
Nah, these still braids.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, he had to get like the bandana.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody saying,
it's cool. He had to get like the bandana.
Niggas hating because I come ahead of them. It's cool.
Yeah, they hating. It's all right. I'll accept you. Anyway, so we in here talking about this.
who?
We're talking about this August Alsina shit. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Hold on, Maya. Hold on real quick, Maya. We gotta let this nigga go because he gonna.
Yo, bro, I'm keeping it a buck, bro. I mean, I've had a lot of emotions about this, bro. That bitch Jada Pinkett Smith is a hoe, dog. How she gonna do my nigga Will like that, bro? Dog, you got Will Smith.
I already have.
You got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You got I Am Legend. You got Bad Boys. You got Mike Lowry, dog. And you do that to him?
Nobody's safe.
You can never say the 11 of the podcast and give you everybody's view. You never say that. You can never.
All sides to every story. Yes.
Fuck that. She a hoe. No, bro. She did that shit, bro. August Alsina, yeah, okay, I get it. You know, he got an album coming out, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Didn't nobody really know that shit, though. Like, even after he said it. So, like, if that was his marketing plan, nigga, it didn't work. So, I believe him, you know, because that nigga almost died. His people was dying. Didn't he have cancer? Somebody did something to him. Bro, it's too much stuff wrong with that man.
Cancer.
He got like mental like abuse or something. He got a bunch of shit, all that bullshit. And there's no way possible he just gonna get up one morning and be like, all right, I'm gonna lie about Jada Pinkett Smith with some clout. Bro, that just don't sound right.
Hey, he got a point.
Hey,
that right.
Valid points, but we don't know.
We don't know though. But
I feel like she did. And then I seen someone on Twitter that somebody said that nigga got like pictures and messages and shit like that. Like her in his bed and shit, laying down with him.
Hey, what y'all gonna do if he releases these receipts though? Like, what if he releases these?
Exactly. Then
if he releases,
like, hold on, you
look, if he releases them shits, all I'm gonna say is, what do you gain from that? What do you gain?
People already believe you without receipts.
I think at this point,
yeah,
he's not even here for like the I want her now. At this point, he's like, yo, I'm willing to die as long as like the truth is told. I just think he wants everyone to know that Jada Pinkett and that she loved him. I think that's what he wants. I think he just wants to show the world that I'm not tripping. I'm not simping.
He was on the same shit Tupac was on.
Pause.
Oh.
Yeah, but Tupac died, and then
But he was very vocal how much he loved Jada. Was he not?
I was like,
she loved him too.
He was. Yeah.
And she was open that she loved him, but he's gone.
But he's gone.
And if he ain't gone,
it's the same thing because Jada was with Will and Tupac was still very vocal.
Yeah, you got a point.
Will was in.
Was they married though?
No,
was
Will was still married when.
Y'all,
I'm gonna say I
They
think Will was
wasn't
still married
married.
when Tupac was still around.
No, he was still married to Cherie, wasn't he?
Maya trying to talk.
What you saying?
Oh, my bad.
I feel like you can't really say Jada Pinkett Smith is a hoe because they have an open relationship, which means he agreed to the
My
shit.
ass.
Supposedly.
My ass.
Was
they
also
said it.
he be
They said
fucking other people, and
My ass.
they apparently from what I was seeing a video of another clip from the Red Table Talk. I don't really watch them, but they were like, oh, like admitting, like she was saying on the show he could be with somebody on one end of the house, I could be with somebody on the other end of the house, but we're still in the same house. So she told everybody that they be fucking other people.
Keyword could. It was a hypothetical situation.
It was a hypothetical.
So you telling me Will Smith is not fucking other bitch?
You tell me, is he?
Nah, from what
You ain't never heard Will Smith ever say nothing.
What
You never hear
So gonna keep their mouth
He's
closed.
not doing it. Just because he didn't say
He gotta be doing it. It's Will Smith, just like you said. It's Mike Lowry. You're crazy.
From what I've been
exactly,
hearing, from what I'm hearing, that he be fucking niggas too. So,
dog, all I'm saying is she wouldn't be doing she wouldn't. I feel like she feel guilty because bitch, you gonna leave it alone. Really, you gonna come out deny it, but you're not gonna come out and say, all right, some healing needs to be done. I'm gonna bring myself to the red table.
But nobody knows what she's finna talk about.
I know
nobody knows.
I hope she's talking about this.
We finna talk about. She finna go up in there and be like, y'all fucked August. I did.
We know that. We gonna be sis. We been knew that. So what else did you have to tell us?
Man,
she probably thinks she took advantage of
because
him.
she just came out and denied it.
Look,
so
I don't want Willow there. I don't want Grandma
did.
there. I just want it to be Will, Jada, and August at the table.
Period.
So it's not gonna be August at that table.
He's not gonna be there.
August not fucking with them.
He's at the table though.
He might come in via video call, but he's not gonna be physically at the table.
Right.
But if he ever
wait,
goes back to that table, I can't wait.
If Will and August got into a fight, who you think taking that dub though?
Will is whooping August old at bro. Will
August.
Mike Lowry.
You know how much stuff August has been through growing up in New Orleans? You're crazy.
That's Mike
I'm not
Lowry.
doubting his skills with them hands, but y'all don't understand. This is still Will Smith from Philadelphia.
August Alsina.
Bad boys.
Bad boys.
That nigga been fighting all his life.
And got back up.
He's been fighting all his life. What you mean?
Men in Black. Men in Black.
Men in Black.
Men in Black 3.
I didn't even mention Men in Black.
We talking about I Am Legend. We talking about I Am Legend. I wrote by Will Smith.
This conversation is crazy.
You ain't never had a friend like me. Mike Lowry.
We talking about
Stop
Will
saying
Smith.
Mike Lowry.
We talking about the Gemini Man. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, he fought himself and won.
He fought himself. He the only nigga that can beat his ass. He the only nigga that
How
can
much
beat his
is
ass.
Will paying y'all to dick ride him?
August Alsina gonna beat Will Smith.
Hey, we talking about dick riding, but your first comment about August Alsina when you came in here was a dick. So
and I sure would if I ever got the chance.
You?
Service pushing back.
How much you get paid? Huh? See,
Not
talk about our
I
fight. How much
see
you get paid?
somebody's a little biased here.
Not enough.
Yeah, this is supposed to be an unbiased
I
place.
just want my service pushed back and have him pay for my
not the cervix.
All right, you got one more time before you get muted. You got one more time.
I have a question.
When did we start talking about that? When did we start talking about services getting pushed back?
We did.
I know, right, Maya? This
We
is
did.
PG-13.
We
No,
didn't.
it's not. I ain't even gonna lie. Anyways,
I have a question. I have a question.
Virgins only.
all right,
I have a question for
Virgins
Maya,
early,
because I know Maya. You know, you're in a relationship, you got your boo thing. Would you do an open marriage or open?
Fuck no, hell no. And this is what I'm gonna tell you, because my whole thing is this. I'm gonna admit it. I'm very territorial. I'm selfish, all that. And what I look like sharing my man with another woman, and I personally don't have a desire to go and be with another man. Exactly. Woo, especially woo. Like I can't do it. And it's like, for me, it's just like, I don't know. I'm not comfortable going to be with somebody else, because it takes a lot of, like, of me wanting to trust somebody and to be vulnerable with them to even just be with one person. So how am I going to do that with two? And then I'm going to just get jealous the whole time, because if he with somebody else, I'm going to want to fight them. So for me personally, open relationships aren't my thing, because it's like, at this point, we just might as well not be together. You go do what you want. But I'm not going to judge nobody for being in one, because if that's what makes you happy, that's what makes you happy. But it don't make me happy. and that's an age. So.
Quentin, what about you?
Boy, fuck no. Oh no. No.
Got anything to add to that? Just no. Just no.
No. Like you telling me, and she was like, "Babe, listen, it's just this one dude, but you can have as many as you want." You saying no?
Dog. Let me break this down for you. I was willing to shoot a nigga's dog in the face.
This is true.
True.
For talking to my girlfriend.
This is true.
This is a true story.
I am not in a position to have an open relationship. I can't accept the fact that you like I'm eating your ass, but then you back door and get your ass ate by him. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Not eating ass. Grow up.
No. Nah, I just want to get the confirm.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. I'm with
what,
you.
The niggas eat ass?
We eating ass, bro.
If you can't eat ass in 2020, I don't know what you're doing, dog. You're a little child. You're a child. Go away.
I will be a child for the
Y'all
rest
be
of my
having
goddamn life.
premarital
Hell
relations?
no.
I'm with Maya.
All the time.
Yo, woman,
Bishop, you ain't even have to do me like that, honestly, because I don't have premarital relations, and that's
Look,
okay.
Maya, we're not going to discuss it. Anyways, so here's my take. Here's my take, Skylar. Anyway, here's my take on the open marriage, open relationship, dog. Okay, so first I'm gonna hit open relationships. The reason why I personally can't do this, because Armani is Quentin. Y'all remember that one girl? She offered me to be in an open relationship.
Hey, I told you to take it too.
And I said
sometimes
no.
If you the second nigga, it's cool. If you the first nigga, it's not cool.
Here's the thing. Y'all remember it was two girls though.
Oh yeah.
No, y'all know about this.
That was live.
Yeah, I could have. But here's
I would have been cool with that. Yeah,
but
for sure.
Here's the reason why I said no. All right. So
it's double standards on this world.
It's like, but here's the reason why I said no. Because, like, look, if I'm with you and I fuck with you, and it's me and you, we in this shit together, and then you come to me and you like, all right, I want to have an open relationship. Or in this instance, homegirl was like, all right, so I got this girl that I fuck with really heavy, and like for us to be together, I'm pretty much gonna have to be with her and you at the same time. I ain't signed up for her. I ain't want her. I wanted you. And in the instance where it's just like we together, we vibing, and then you kind of set the parameter where it's like I kind of want to have an open relationship and see other people. Personally, I don't function that way because if there's somebody better than you that I desire as much or more than you, I'm not gonna be here with you. I'm gonna be with them. So like for me to have an open relationship, I'm not doing that because like you're at the pedestal. When you become my woman, you are on a pedestal where nobody else can fuck with you. Nobody can fuck with you. So if I find somebody that can fuck with you, you not priority no more. I'm leaving. Like the fuck. So for that to be an open relationship, it just kind of fucks up the power system because either it's gonna work out one or two ways. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you, and it's just gonna be me wanting you the whole time, and you fucking with other people, or somebody gonna fuck with you, and I'm gonna want them more than you. So like either way, somebody finna get their feelings hurt, and that's just not something. That's not number one worst thing that I hate doing. Like in this world, is hurting people. I don't like hurting people. So that's just not something that's gonna work for me. It's an open relationship. Now, as an open marriage, I feel like that's just like some hard no type shit. Because if I marry you, if I went through the process of
I went through all this, dog. Come on, please.
I put this ring
I
on your
done
finger,
paid for the wedding, bitch.
You, like I gave you everything. Like that's how I feel about marriage. Once I've married you, I've given you my everything. Like I've given you everything that I have. And now from this point, and from this point on, I'm going to continue to give you everything that I get. Now that I've given you everything that I have. So like when I marry you, that's like concrete. Like that's not flexible. Like we are married. If you wanted to
solid.
If you wanted something that's more open, we should have had that conversation before we put these rings on our fingers.
Before I spent this money.
It's not even about the money, y'all. But like,
for me,
I'm just saying though, that's kind of important.
But
Just say
like,
that I
Because
fucked with
think
this 1
about it,
million.
bro. Think about it, bro. Will Smith got all this money. I'm pretty sure he's worth more than fucking Jada. Probably more than likely. I'm 100%.
Does he have a
goddamn
prenup?
action films?
Like, nigga, I'm pretty sure. And so, like, they get a divorce, nigga. She taking half his shit.
She gets more than half actually because he has this thing called future earning potential. Therefore,
Oh
she
yeah,
gets
Dr.
even
Dre
more.
just went through that, nigga.
Same thing Dr. Dre went through.
His wife taking 60% of his stuff
yeah.
because he can make more money in the future and she can't. Boy, you didn't make this money to begin with, bitch.
That's true.
Oh.
Well, he
I'ma
also
keep it a
beat her,
band.
so.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't defend that.
Hey, wait for. We ain't gonna talk about that today.
Yeah,
But
that's a topic for a different day and different podcast. We're just not gonna get into that.
later.
So I'm keeping it a band. I'm getting married one time.
Yeah.
One time.
Oh yeah.
I'm only getting married once, bro.
I'm getting married one time.
I might do it.
And
like
either we work this out, or you can just be mad on the other side of the house.
I
We're
might
not
not
getting a
even get married
divorce.
one
I refuse to sign the papers. I just want
make
you to
sure you
understand
hit
that
him
now.
with the prenup.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Yeah.
I'm not signing a damn
did
thing.
another one. I did another one.
Here's my thing. I'm only getting married once, but I will say that I would be okay with going through a divorce because honestly, on some real shit, like you said, you could just stay on your other side of the house and be mad. To be honest, if I come home every day and you on your side of the house being mad and we not fucking with each other, and
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
That's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me because this house is not a home. This house is full of negative energy. This house is full of me and you and not us.
Well,
So
that's why I'm on the other side getting my
if
head
y'all
knocked
are
off.
married and in love and in the same house, y'all should be able to find a way to work that out. So me
Exactly.
personally, I'm also only going to get the only way I would ever get married twice is if me and my nigga got together, got married, got divorced, and then decided to get remarried later on. That's the only way I would ever
Lord, she
get
living this.
remarried.
That's a lot of work.
Hey, yo, I know
Niggas' parents be doing
I know
that.
people who be getting remarried and stuff, but anyway, that's not the point.
Wasted time.
But like my whole thing is this, because I just feel like if you have spent so much time with somebody to the point, and like y'all are in love, and y'all decide y'all want to go get married, y'all can't tell me y'all started having issues and arguing once y'all got married. So it's like y'all should have like come to a point where y'all know how to deal with things, no matter how bad it is, and to get through it. Because like Bishop, I'm gonna be mad coming in the house and you mad at me every day. Like, dang, what did I do?
What did I do that's that bad? Like that's what I want to know.
Me, I'm not gonna
Like
cheat
if I
on you.
cheated, okay.
Just leave.
Y'all are terrible. But it's like me, I'm not
Okay,
gonna
I'm gonna keep it.
I'm
No,
not
I'm not a cheater.
to disrespect the boundaries of our relationship. So it's like, what are you so mad at me for that you can't talk to me? I follow the rule of not going to bed angry and try to solve that shit before you go to
Said
sleep.
that last time, amen. That's the way to do it.
But it's facts though. I practice that now, so and it works.
Yeah.
Oh, ass.
Yeah. If anybody got anything else to say about that,
Taylor, would you do an open marriage, last open relationship? Because you've been quiet.
No. I feel the same way Maya feels. I feel like I'm too territorial. And I can't share.
I guess.
You can share me.
This nigga.
Yeah, we doing this again. You thought it was done.
What is like 5 weeks in a row?
Yep.
That you've done this?
Yep.
Gotta give them props for the consistency.
You gotta give them props. What you want?
Keep on going, August. You're going to get your Jada one day.
You so right.
Oh, I have a question for everyone. I have a question for everyone.
Okay. Ooh,
so like, in regards to like, I guess open relationship, would you be okay with being like the second person, not like the main person?
I have been the second person.
Yeah.
I have been the second person.
That's my.
That's
that's in my bio.
I have been the second person.
And here's the answer: it's completely fine until you become an August or a simp. You catch feelings, but if you're able to detach your feelings, then it's no problem. It's literally no issue at all. The minute your feelings get involved, then it's a problem.
I'm not built like that because me, if I'm spending enough time with you, if we are doing things, I'm going to catch feelings for you, and then I'm gonna be mad because it's like, damn, I'm just a side bitch. Every time.
Y'all ain't got the heart for it.
You ain't got the heart for it. You ain't been hurt enough.
Like she got 9 to 5, and I'm the motherfucking weekend. I don't want to be the weekend.
You ain't the weekend.
You ain't the weekend. Bitches get on my nerves during the week, so.
I could never be nobody's side because it's like if I want you, I want all of you. I don't want to split my time. I can't do it. Like I can't be a side bitch. Like you know how I can't detach myself. Like I don't know.
But look, but listen, I'm gonna hit you with this though. This is how deep it gets. So let's say you love a person, but they don't pick you. Are you willing? Because again, you don't have the heart to be the side. Do you have the heart to let that person go forever, or take what you can and keep them forever?
Let them go because
Leave.
no matter how much I love someone, I'm always still going to love myself. You can't possibly love me and want me to just only deal with parts of you and not all of you. That's just not happening because I love myself enough to not put myself through that because I have unintentionally been somebody's side. And once I figured it out, I was just like, so hurt by it. It's like, I don't care how much I love you. You don't love me. And I love myself too much to go and love somebody that doesn't want to love me back in return.
So you think it's not possible to love two people at the same time? Or multiple people at the same time?
It's definitely possible.
I wouldn't say it's not possible to love more than one person.
That polygamous shit is real.
It's for
I know it's
Polyfly right here. Hey, I'm doing
I
it.
don't think it's possible to be in love with multiple people. And there's a difference between loving somebody and being in love with them. So
What's the difference? What do you think the main difference is?
There's a difference, but I still think
I think you can be in love with multiple people.
Multiple people.
Being in love with two people is definitely possible.
Yeah, I can't do it. I just because it's like I guess I'm the type of person that's like if I really like fall in love with somebody, I'm gonna like give you my all, and it's like I just don't think about splitting that with somebody else. Because to me, I feel like I'm ultimately gonna end up having to choose at some point. Somebody's always gonna get more of me compared to like the other person. So it's not the person I just would ever want to deal with. Like if I'm in love with you, I'm in love with you. You really do not have to worry about anybody else.
Period. That really got me over here thinking about my life.
Well, here's what I'm gonna say.
But I just think that if you're in love with two people, we're complicated beings. Humans itself, we're just complicated. Everything we go through is just complicated. Ain't nothing black and white. And I feel like it's been some instances where somebody falls in love with two people, and they probably make it work. It's possible. We're too complicated beings for it not to be instances of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think of it like
work with them two best friends.
I feel like it's like I don't know. I want to give an example of this. Like some people give you different things, right? And it's a rumor. It's like a saying, I guess you can say, that like people act different when they're around certain people, right? And I feel like that can be applied with love as well. Like when you're around certain people, they attract certain things that you like about them, if that makes sense. Like one dude can be giving you intellectual stimulation, right? And then somebody else can only be giving you the physical things, you know? But you love them both because of the fact that they're giving you two different things. I don't know how to.
No, you said you got it.
I get what you're talking about. So,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think it's possible to be in love with two people because like of the it's so possible to be torn between two people and like I think I talked about this on the cheating episode, but it's like that it was this one time where like I was, I wasn't talking to these two girls, but like, these two women appeared in my life and,
okay,
I was
the bitches.
Yeah, Mr. Bitches,
No, never.
From the two niggas who got the most bitches.
Exactly. So anyway, so one was a really, really good girl, like a good girl, straight A student, like just like pristine girl, like wears sweaters and shit. She's really she likes to go to coffee shops.
I'm visualizing it.
And
brother,
she's really nice. She
is
used
this
to be
like me on steroids?
Huh?
What? Like
so what now?
No.
She's saying it's her.
She's from your side of town and shit too. So like, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is me on steroids.
So like, she's a really sweet girl, like really great girl, like virgin, everything. Never had a boyfriend, like everything, like really sweet girl.
That's my type.
And then I met a girl that was like me, like me. And then so like, while this good girl, I was like, damn, like she brings out the best in me. Like she makes me want to be the best man that I can. Like she brings out the best parts of me because I want to take care of her because she is so perfect. She's such a good girl that like it makes me want to be my best man. But then when I'm with the girl that's like me, I can be myself, and that's the best man for her. So like it works both ways, because like me being myself is the version of me that she needs. Like she wants that and she needs that. But this girl needs the version of me that's like no mistakes, Mr. Perfect. And like being me, I know that I'm not perfect. So like I'm going to fuck up. Like I'm not going to cheat on you or anything, but like I'm not the most perfect guy. I mean, maybe back in like high school or some shit, but this ain't high school no more.
So you hoes hurted me.
So yeah. Anyway, so
like everybody else in this chat has gone through some changes, and I'm just here, just like I've been myself legitly since high school. Like there has been no change whatsoever.
Yeah,
just gotten a little taller, and I'm still doing crazy, outlandish, wild shit. I just
you gotta get her a bad thing, Nick.
Fuck you. I'm doing crazy. I'm doing shit too, you know. But I've changed a little bit though. I used to be a sad ass nigga, you know, and I used to be a cheating ass nigga too.
Cheating too.
Nah, I used
but
to
it was
be a
okay though.
sad
We
person
support
for
it because
real.
they deserved it. It's okay.
But yeah, they deserved it. They deserved it. Every last one of them. I won't take none of it back except like maybe 2-3 of them. 2-3 of them.
God damn, how many people you cheated on?
We ain't gonna get into that today.
Logan, we not
Why you
getting
bringing
into
up the past? Why you bringing up the past?
All that matters is
that is a whole podcast by himself.
I mean, it's okay. I mean,
but just real
I've
quick.
done it too. We've all done it.
Just real quick. Just
No,
real
we have
quick.
not.
No, we haven't. I'm sorry. No, we haven't.
I have not.
Black men do not cheat.
Black men do not cheat.
But just one quick thing, I just wanted to wrap up my point. With her, I love them both. I did love them both, but I loved them differently. And I had to realize what was best for me, who was going to get the most of me, and who was going to get the best of me. So I went with the choice that I made. And, you know, shit didn't work out, but fuck it. So I'm in a different relationship.
So maybe you didn't make the right choice.
No, I definitely made the right choice. But, like, shit didn't work out. So fuck it.
Bitches suck.
Yeah.
It's not very bitter.
Can't win.
So anyway, it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. Goddamn.
But they do. Bitches suck.
You might not be.
Yeah, you're bitter.
You might not be accustomed to this, but this is
y'all.
legitly who he is. I just want you to understand that, Logan.
Nah,
It's okay. I mean, it's okay. We all go through it.
No,
we all
don't.
hate
I'm bitter about it though.
I hate
Bitches
it.
suck.
Yeah, nah.
I went through and I ain't going.
I'm not arguing with you, Quentin.
Again.
We've been talked about this.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
so
I'm
bad
not
when
bitter
you
about it.
agree
Nothing.
with
Just,
Quentin.
you know, bitches just suck. They do, bro. They horrible human beings.
Jalen, like, I feel attacked. I'm a woman.
Jalen is
What?
Exactly, and that's why she's a woman.
Just by you
She is a woman.
I feel attacked just by you saying that.
The way she looking at the camera like
24/7. That was so disrespectful. I
just
hate
wanted
men.
to come to a podcast and just have a good time.
Men are the spawn of Satan. Hate it here.
literally created by God first.
Yeah. So.
Men suck.
Her
Okay,
face is
that's all I have to say is that men suck, and yeah, especially Virgo men and Leo men. Good night.
Oh wait, hold on. Thank you for mentioning that. And that's how we gonna close this. That's how we gonna close this episode out.
Me and Bishop ain't never been
The first
wrong.
episode that look, man. The first
We
episode
10 for 10.
and the Zodiac episode. What did I tell y'all? Virgo women ain't shit. Virgo women,
Virgos in general.
I will put that on my life.
She said that.
I will put that on my life. And guess
I'll
what?
die for it.
Guess what? Jada Pinkett Smith is a Virgo. So with that being said, anybody have any last comments, concerns before we wrap this up? I done got my Virgo slander off. I'm signing out.
Aries women are amazing. I just had to add on to that because yes,
no,
we're great.
Debatable.
What was that?
What time
You know,
I like Aries.
Because April Aries is crazy, but I'm a March Aries. I be chilling, and I'm really like a cuss between a Pisces and Aries. So I really just be chilling.
Debatable.
Pisces, woohoo! See, Bishop, what we not finna do is this because I will come to Houston and fight you.
Debatable.
Abuse.
Right.
Women are abusing me.
Abusive.
But look,
Not I'm gonna come to Houston and talk
I'm
about.
misogynist.
Not I'm gonna come to Houston and we can talk it out. Now I'm gonna talk to Houston. We can get through this. I'm gonna come to Houston and be on you.
And you know what? And it's crazy because I can't hit you back.
No, Bishop knows I'm like 5'2" and scrawny as I don't know what. If I hit
that don't mean a damn.
That don't mean nothing.
It's not gonna hurt.
Most MMA fighters are short.
You gonna hurt yourself.
I cannot inflict no damage on that man.
You gonna hurt yourself.
Damage on this man.
You never know what you can do to somebody until you do it.
Every 3 hits you hit on me, I'm gonna get 1.
And that's sweet.
What?
Wait, hold up. No. I was referring to mine. What did you say?
Anywho, Maya, tell the people where to find you.
Oh boy.
Tell the people where to find me.
Yes.
Oh shit! Pull up to the Ville. I just be out here chilling.
That's not what I said.
Baby, we talking about social media.
Social media.
Right now. We're talking about your social media.
We quarantining.
Okay, well, shoot. Okay, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's htxmimi_, and then my Snap and Instagram is Maya Nolani. It's hard to spell my middle name. You gonna figure it out. Y'all gonna figure it out.
It's gonna be in the description.
It's gonna definitely be in the YouTube description.
Yeah.
Logan, tell us where to find you at.
Oh,
I'm dead.
sorry.
The space and time that you were in.
Sorry. I was listening, but I don't know. My Twitter is Maxine Shaw. MAXINECHAAAA. Those are 4 A's.
Okay. I was about to get mad. It's like, you don't know it by heart? And then I just saw you lay down and read, so I was like, never mind.
No. I know about
Jayla.
And
my bad. She giving her shout outs. My bad. She lagging.
Yeah. That's the only thing I get on Twitter.
Okay. All right.
Jayla, go tell the people where they can find you at.
All right, guys. Y'all can find me on Twitter at Jiggabii, JIGGABII. You can hit me up on Instagram at JAMOS1000, JAMOS1000. Yeah. And then DM me for a snap. But yeah.
Sir, JMOS1K.
Got that private snap.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh god!
Oh no!
That's
to the wireless OnlyFans.
Yeah, oh no, we finna get that up and running. Anyways,
whoa.
The rest of us, y'all already know where to find our information. We've been on this bitch all the time. So Wavy, go ahead and take us home.
Hey, you made it through. Congratulations. Hey, if you like today's podcast, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button. Smash it. You're not smashing it hard enough. Keep it going. There you go. And also,
looking off. Ignore me. You know who I'm talking about.
Put yourself on mute. Then you can say whatever you want.
Subscribe button, so you can get notified. Make sure you hit that ring a ding ding, that bell, get the notifications. So next time we upload, we put up 0.5s whenever we feel like it. We got a 0.5 coming out like by the time
when we feel like it.
When we feel like it, we do what we want.
Period.
This is the 1111 podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Share it while you find cool stuff, and we'll be back. Technically, like in 2 weeks, but we'll be back in like 1 week for y'all.
Peace.
All right, signing out.